Yo, it's like 11 p.m. No, it's like 10:40 right now. I just got back from the gym. I didn't go to work today. Fuck. I don't know why I said I was gonna go to work yesterday. I checked my schedule. I work tomorrow. At like 9 a.m. though, so I'm fine. Yeah. Just got back from the gym. I hit chest. I just did 3 sets of incline. I'm on a main street again, so it's gonna be really fucking loud, and I'm sorry about that. I hit chest. I had 3 sets of incline bench. I hit fucking 3 sets of flat, and then I did push-ups. So yeah. I got you fuck with my shirt. I hit that shit, and then yeah.
From somewhere.
So you be good, right?
Yeah. Can you help me out with $2?
I don't got cash. I told you, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Have a good night, though, bro.
Thank you, bro.
All right. So yeah, today's been like an eventful day. That was something I was gonna get into right now. That guy. So basically, fuck, that just clouded my head. So yeah, I woke up like early-ish today, and I was gonna go watch a play. One of my friend's schools is like having a play. I was gonna go watch it, and I did want to watch it. I really did. I actually did. But I just kept like, I started watching Invincible today. I read the comics, so I know what's gonna happen. My friends have been telling me like it's worth the watch, even if you know what happens. So yeah, I watched it. Show's great. Animation's great. I really fuck with it. I like superheroes and shit. So yeah, I watched that. So like, and I was doing laundry, and by the time I finished folding my laundry, the play started in 20 minutes, and it took me at least 30 minutes to get there, and I needed cash to pay, and I didn't have cash, and I tried to buy the ticket online, but it wasn't working, so I just didn't end up going. So yeah, I just went home, watched more Invincible, went to the gym, talked to one of my friends. He was telling me like about his girl problems and shit. It was funny, bro. Like low-key got cooked. But yeah, I think he'll be fine. Anyways, this one girl, so I called her pretty once. This is the one girl I mentioned before where I was like, she told me she'd been like dreaming about me, and she hit me up. We've like kind of been talking. It's like, I don't really like her. 'Cause, again, like, I think I mentioned in my first video where it's like, I kind of ended some shit with some girl I've like been fucking chasing for months, and like nagging on her, nagging, and finally like kind of ended. And she kind of like told me like, hey, like not right now. So I'm just kind of not interested in anyone. But you know, it's like I just still want to text her, this girl, I guess. But I called her like pretty once, and she was like, no, you're prettier, and I'm gonna prove it to you. And she sent like, later the next day, today, she wrote like 78 words on paper of like compliments and affirmations, and it was like, Diego is, and it was like a bunch of those. Like, what the fuck? Like a whole paper of just like words like confident, charming, attractive, irresistible, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what? Like, my hair. Got the Aaron Yeager shit going on. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So that happened. But yeah, I watched Invincible with my friend. That was pretty good. He was like high out of his fucking mind. I just don't smoke. But yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? You know, from that, you know, obviously, like, that just weirded me out. I was like, dude, like, I barely know you. And then I was like walking back from East Garfield Park, and I saw fucking like, because my friend, so my friend's school's in East Garfield Park, and I was walking back there. But when I was walking back, I was like, fucking, I'm gonna go to my friend's house to watch Invincible with him. So I did, and on the way back from his house, I saw a shootout, and I was like, what the fuck? I started running, you know, obviously. It was like in the distance, but I just like saw like cars stop, like pull, like around, and then I just started hearing like, bow, 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 like, what the fuck? Obviously, I like went home, and yeah, that was like interesting. Invincible is good though. Again, And then right now, like on my way to the gym, because I went to the gym really late, I had like a whole fucking like side quest, like a real life fucking like side quest. I had like a random NPC interaction, like fucking Skyrim. I was walking and like this random dude just stopped me. He's like, hey, like, can I? No, three times today I've talked to random people. I was walking away from my house, and out of nowhere, some lady's like, are you waiting for the bus? And I was like, oh no. And then she's like, oh, we've been waiting for a while. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you want me to check when it comes? And she's like, oh, that'd be great. So I checked when it comes, 3 minutes, left. That was the whole interaction, you know? And then on the way to the gym, this guy stopped me. He's like, hey man, like, I'm not asking for anything. I'm not, he's like this bigger Hispanic dude. He's like, I'm not asking for anything. I just like need directions. I'm drunk as fuck, bro. Because I'm fucked up. And like, I don't know where I am. And he like started like, he was like emotional, and he started telling me like his story, and basically like kind of, it sounds fucked up, but he kind of feels like what I would be if I don't lock in. Like he seems like a dark path in me, because like he seems like, I don't know, like reminds me of my oldest brother, who like I don't want to be rude, but like kind of bummy, you know? I guess that's rude. I don't know what I mean, but I don't want to be rude and call him a bum. But yeah, and he was like, dude, like, this is a lot of this was in Spanish, but he was just like, oh, I just fucking embarrassed myself with the fucking movies. Like, I went too far, you know? He's like, I was fucking with my friends, and like, they fucking like, oh, dude, I went too far. He's like, bro, like, I don't know where I am. I'm trying to get here, and he gave me his address, and I was like, you gotta go. And I was like, all right, bro, like, look, go. And he was like making me like not nervous, but like he kept reaching into his pockets, and like I don't fucking know him, so I was like the back of my head was like, what if he pulls out like a fucking knife or some shit, you know, or a gun? But yeah, I gave him directions, like, so you gotta go this way, just keep going this way, you hit this street and you turn to the right, you hit Division, turn to the right, keep walking straight, you'll see your house at some point. And he was like, all right, bet. And then he started telling me, he's like, dude, like about the movies, how he embarrassed himself in front of his friends, and he's like, I feel like my whole fucking life is like a la mierda, bro. He's like, I fucked up my whole life. He's like, bro, like I don't got shit. I don't got like nothing, bro. He's like, it's just hard. He's like, you got a good life, bro. And I was like, yes. I was like, I guess it's decent. And he was like, this is decent. I'm like, it's better than it was. He's like, how'd you do that? And I'm like, I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes you just gotta like pick yourself up, you know? And he's like, bro, like I'm fucking, he's like, how old are you? And, you know, I was like, I'm 17, just turned 17. He's like, bro, you're fucking 17, more grown than I am. And I was like, thanks. And he was like telling me his story and shit. And he was like, not a story, but he was just like telling me about himself. He gave me his Insta. And then like, yeah, he was like, bro, thank you, bro. Like some people just need someone. And I'm like, yeah, it's cool, you know? Like, get home safe, you know? And he's like, take care of yourself, bro. And I was like, of course. And he was like, he gave me his friend's Insta and his Insta. And then I was like, all right, you know, it's like, damn. Then he started walking away. But yeah, he was just like, you know, like I had to learn my lessons because mom and dad never taught them to me. And like, I don't got nothing, bro. He told me, I have ADHD, bro. And I was like, yeah, me too. Because he was saying like why he did like what he did. Like he was like acting like out of pocket and shit. He's like, I got ADHD. I was like, yeah, me too. And he was like, yeah. And that's kind of why like felt like it was a mirror of me. And yeah. And then like, I didn't judge him though. Like, I do hope he's well right now. But after it, I was watching his Instagram story, and it was obviously he was having like a breakdown because bro was like, just posting random shit on an Instagram story, and he has a lot of followers, so I'm like, it's kind of like embarrassing, you know? I guess embarrassing is rude to say, but you know what I mean. You know, it's like posting like saying like, you know, only rely on yourself, like, oh bro, like shit gets hard. And I was like, fuck, I should probably help this guy out, because it's two things. It was like, one, I think I'm like, I don't know why, it's like out of character for me. I've never done something like that before, but honestly part of me was just like, yo, this seems kind of fun, I should do it. So I like pieced together where the fuck he was at, like what movie theater he came from like the backgrounds of the like the videos on the Insta. And I found his friends at a theater, and I was like, oh, your friends here, and they're like, bro, thank you. And then I went to the gym, and I was like, bro, like that, like piecing it together, like finding what theater he was at, finding his friends, and like telling them, bro. And I even DM'd his friend on Insta. Bro, that shit was like a whole fucking side quest. Like that shit was like a puzzle side quest. And like I pieced that shit together. And then I went to the movie. I need to stop cursing. I went to the movies. The gym. Yeah. And then right now on my way back, right before I started recording, some guy came up to me. He was like, hey bro, like, can you pay like you got Venture or some shit? You got money? And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I don't got like cash or anything on me, but I can go pay, like, because I'm right next to a train station. I was like, I can go pay the train for you. And he was like, see, but like, he was like, yeah. He was like, for sure. But he was like, bro, but then I got to take another one. after that. And I was like, oh, I feel you. And I was like, I feel him. And then like he was like, all right, man, it's okay though, thank you. He was like, I'm not like trying to like pester you, because he was like, I'm gonna leave you to do whatever you gotta do. And I was like, and as you walk in, I was like, oh shit, because I forgot I have an extra venture card in my pocket that I just don't use. I have like $5 on it, and I just don't use it. I use my school ID for one. It's like, hey bro, I got this one. I don't know how much it got, but it should be able to get you home. And he was like, if it's only 2, you should be able to use this. And he was like, oh, thank you, bro. He went to check it, it had enough. And I was like, yeah, bro, of course. And then right now he was like, you got an extra $2, because yeah, but he should be able to use it, because it'll charge him for the first one, and then the second one it'll charge him and put him into negative. But after that, he can just throw it out. So yeah. So yeah, that's like a lot of just shit that happened today, and I think that's weird. I'm gonna go home and just fucking like, I don't know, play video games with my friends. But yeah, that homeless dude, well, I don't know, he's not homeless, sorry, I don't know why the fuck I said that. Yeah, that random guy talking to me, telling me a story, and like, again, I feel for him. I was like, hey bro, like, shit gets hard, you know, I'm like, glad, I hope you do better, bro. Like, I hope whatever you're going through gets better. And it's weird, I acted really out of character today. Like, I've never really been like talkative. Well, I am talkative, but I'm like not super social, you know? Like, I don't know, it felt like out of character for me to act this way and like go out of my way to help random guy, and like here go out of my way to help random guy. But it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, I think today was a good day though. And then yeah, that girl just sending me some fucking like obsession paper was concerning. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna just go home. That's all I really got to say. I'm gonna go home. Bye bye. Boop.